Hello and welcome to another beautiful day in Wicklow. This is Hunting Nuggets Part 3. Part 2 took place at night time. It didn't go particularly well, we'll put it that way. If you haven't seen that before, I'll put a link in the description below. This will be part of a playlist. So the area I'm working today, myself and my buddy Paul, we're working this patch before, going after pickers for now. I'm going to bore down and we're going to work that down to pure bedrock and find the nuggets. So in terms of the setup, quite simple. I have a bucket set up nice on a solid base just on top of bedrock, exposed bedrock over here. Just going to fill it up with water. Right, now there's water in it. Now we can move on to the main event, which is using the shovel. Just give this a quick bounce. So what I'm going to do now that the bucket has water in it, I'm just going to start shoveling. Oh, brilliant. Now, just as well a spot of that. That would be the third microphone to go for a swim. Remind me not to edit that out. I like showing the real world things. These things happen. Episode 1 of chasing Wicklow nuggets. The bucket fell over. Last time it was bucket and rain, and I nearly ran out of battery light. So these things happen. This is the reality. Let's get back to it. Right. Yeah. Falling over the hole. Honey, bucket's ready to go. I'll just give her a quick bounce. That's grand. And again, we're going to pile up the rocks over there. Right, let's see how much we have there. Ah, that's not too bad. So, let's see what that is. That's probably about a quarter bucket. Right, come on, we go down to the Sluicebox and run it. Here, hopefully got a good shot there. Unfortunately, the new camera, the Hero 8, is in for repairs at the minute. I think it's an issue with the battery. So, we have the Dream Mat here. It's running really well. Further on down, the water picks up pace. The flare helps to direct the water in. You got a lovely V in the middle. And this is only a half bucket. Not even a half bucket of half-inch material. Oh yeah, this is working grand. Like, I just fill a bucket of half-inch and throw it in the sluice box. Okay, so we know we're on good gold and we know that the sluice box is working. So the next step is just to keep digging down and to keep salmon panning. I would love to find a situation where I get a nugget stuck on the inside of that classifier. Wouldn't that be fantastic? Right, let's go find the shiny. Okay, so we're just going to do a quick check of the bottom of the bucket. I'm having a bit of a problem with the camera at the minute. Ran through 2 batteries that were fully charged and it just kept just after about 12 seconds stop. But however, not to worry, we'll do what we can. So this is the material here I've got from the bottom of the bucket. So what I'm going to do now is, again, forget to wear gloves, very important. We'll do this, just going to work this material down. So I did find a little bit of gold earlier on, so I've taken that out. So if we find any gold in this, then we know we're definitely still on the goal. Ooh, I saw something shiny there. Hopefully it's good. Right, okay, let's have a look at this together. Bring you around a bit. Facing downstream. And the sun's come up, which is good. Any day the sun is out and we're on the gold is a good day. Let's have a quick look. Again, I don't salt, so I don't know what's under here, if there's anything here at all. A lot of this stuff has probably been run already. Yeah, it looks like I'm on tailings there. So what I'm going to do is just bypass most of that material there and just bore down a little bit and see if I can just maybe just do a bit more sampling. Really, it's all I can do. Because if I'm not on the gold, there's no point in sluicing it. I will find the gold. There's a little bit of gold further upstream, but what I'm chasing is the nuggets and the chunky stuff. So I think I'll spend a good bit of time doing that. And then hopefully there's enough battery left. We can come back to you for a clean out. Let's continue to find the shiny. Hello, so it's been about 3 hours since I last done the recording. This is sporadic, and I'm sporadic on all levels. When I went to the car this morning, I had to de-ice the car. Then I came down here, all layered up. I'm wearing a t-shirt now, and the sun is out. You'd nearly think it was July. It's a bizarre old country. And then the gold gets even more bizarre. I'll show you that in just a second. So there's my bucket, where I have to stand. That bottom bucket will run last. But basically, I have been sucker tubing all across here. When I get into the shaly material, I get into gold, right? But there's not that much of that. I even got those long gloves, lay down on my hands and knees with the pry bar there and started prying out in between the bedrock to try and loosen it. Nothing can get through it. What I'm going to do now is I'm basically just going to strip everything from here up, as far as the sluice box, to just expose pure bedrock. Anyway, that's the plan. I'll go back to the GoPro when we do the final clean out in about 2 or 3 hours. I'm just going to lash dirt through it and see what happens. Right, see you later. Right, it's now about 2 o'clock. I've run a total of 9 buckets. The only reason I've only run 9 buckets is because what would happen is every time I run the first bucket, I test the bottom of the bucket. Yay, I'm on the gold. Second bucket, test the bottom bucket, nothing. So I go off and test pan. And then I run a bucket, which is the third bucket, bottom of the bucket, gold. Then I get the fourth one, nothing. And this has just been going on all day long. Even though I'm sucker tubing, shoveling, suckering, whatever, out of the same exact spot. Just going to clean off the clay and pretend the clay is bedrock, that's it. And when I get to the point of the whole river up to that giant bolt, when I get to the point that that's all uncovered bedrock, then I might consider going through the clay. Okay, see you soon. Okay, so the problem with the camera continues, the camera's gone off. Okay, so this is the gold. Nice little bits there. Yeah, look, it's not a whole lot of gold, but there's some gold better than no gold. I was expecting a good bit more, but hey, I'm not going to complain. Hope you've enjoyed today's episode of Hunting Wicklow Nuggets. This is part 3, and part 4 will come some other day. I'm absolutely worn out. Hope you've enjoyed this, and if you like this, chances are you like the videos I've previously posted and the ones I'll be posting in the future. Don't forget to hit the subscribe button, and sure, I'll catch you next week. I'll go. Bye more shiny. Bye bye.